Hey guys, it's Dark Siege, and Alfonso just dropped in the game through the Wheel of Fortune. And so I'm going to go through the Wheel of Fortune and do some spins so you can enjoy that and see if I'm lucky or unlucky. And then skip ahead if you want. And then I'm going to go through the talent build that I'm going to use. And then I'm going to take him out for a test spin and kill some barbs. With that being said, in the next day or two, I'm going to drop a DPS chart. I think it'll be interesting because I think it'll help you understand Afonso and who to pair him with and what you're getting with short fights or long fights. So seriously, this is just like an unboxing video, if you will. But the next video I put out, I think is going to be very, very interesting. All right, here's my plug. If you're in KVK or have ever been in a KVK, kind of covers a lot of people. Like and subscribe. Alfonso is in the Wheel of Fortune. So this will take me 2 days to go all the way through. So, yeah, is what it is. So, I'm not really into purchasing a lot through the wheel because really I didn't need much. But I probably should have picked up a few more of the 5 here, right? I think everybody knows that every day that the wheel is up, you should purchase this bad boy here, right? Okay, so that's all I had been doing. And then through purchasing all these, I got up to 92. So I'll finish it tomorrow. And so here we are. Okay, let's go through the 5s. Got 1. All right. Consistent. 3 for 3, I guess. There we go. That's a lot better. That looks nice. Halfway to unlocking. So far, 1 each time. There we go. Okay. Consistent. Oh, shit. There we go. There's the 8 and the 1. All right. We get 3. I don't know if that happens all that often, where you keep getting 1 each one. But, I mean, hell yeah. I'll take it. I already have the extra reward just bumping up at 51. Okay. There we go. Oh, another 8. Yeah. So far, this has been really good. I'm at 66 so far. I got 3 there. Man, I feel very fortunate so far. That's the first time, I think, that he hasn't popped out, Alfonso. But I got 2 gold heads, so, I mean, yay. All right. I got 3 gold heads. All right. Maybe it knows I never... got another 8. Maybe it knows I never spin the wheel, and it's like, hey, dude, we owe you some shit. All right. So I got 7 left. Got consistently at least getting 1 per. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Let's open this. The 5. Let's see how many we got together so far. The 5 gold heads. 10 there. 10 there. I mean, that's pretty good. And 15. Okay. So I know I got 15 come in. I'll do it tomorrow. Like, I don't care about the extra spin to wait the extra day. Like, I don't have that kind of patience. I really, if I had it today, I would have done it today. But I didn't have enough spins. But let's go unlock them and see what that looks like. Let's go. Isn't they supposed to be at the top? I thought they would come at the top for some reason. Okay, 58. 58, and I think we had at least 5 gold heads, right? So somewhere in the neighborhood of 63, all things considered, and then I'm going to get another 15 for sure, right? I think it's been a very successful pull on the wheel. I'll be honest, I was really hoping more because I think they had events in the past where you can get like almost 100 heads for the individual. That didn't happen. And I'm in KVK, and so I'm gonna max him. I don't have. I mean, I guess if I wanted to win, I could, but he's going to be a powerful dude, and I'm a siege main, so yeah, he's going to get maxed out for sure tomorrow. So yeah, I mean, as far as let's get him up. Confirm. Do you really want this guy? Yeah. All right. Let's exit out real quick. Yep, that's what I wanted to get. Boom. And boom. Okay, let's start popping off some leveling. Boom. Boom. Let's screenshot that. Successfully upgraded. Alright, let's start rocking some skills. It always feels weird, like when you haven't upgraded somebody in a long time with gold heads, and then you're doing it. It just feels weird. All right, and I'm gonna do 2 of them. All right, let's get this cat some gear. Let's steal my 3rd set just to get him out there. Confirm. Again, let's steal the 3rd set. Is it this one? Yep. All right. Sorry, Margaret. All right. The very first use for me, Afonso and Bobber. Let's see this cat go. I'm in KVK right now, so that's why I have the extra troops. All right. I'm sorry, I'm a little more quiet. I'm just kind of tripping out on just watching. You know, it's weird because if you have Bobber with Afonso, they both have cannons. So it looks like an extension of just double cannons. All right. There's that little display of his. There you go, the little ship. What? Again? All right, just for giggles, since we're here. The side profile. Sorry, I'm so quiet. I'm just, I know, I'm just tripping out, man. It's cool to have another commander that's not horrible. I was gonna say something else. Hey, let's check out I just want to check out the battle reports because I'm weird like that. Let's go battle log. Okay, so the one question I had is if that mare clause or whatever it's called, if it popped twice in a row or just once. I was pretty sure it's just once, but I am looking to see if it popped. Okay, so we have one here. Okay, this is the initial. The troop gained the slow effect. Takes loss 1931 from that. Okay, so let's see if it's on the next turn as well. And it's just the slow effect. Okay, so you see the difference on this one. I was so hoping you'd get the extra when it's maxed out and expertise, the 400 damage. The other thing is just how fast it went off. I know it should be just like Margaret's, but 11, 2, and then 17. So yeah, so 6 seconds for the next one to pop off, which is good, man. I can't wait to get in battle and just experiment the heck out of with this guy. So yeah, So I'm honestly excited and anxious to use Afonso, but I feel like I want to use him in so many pairings that I want to get good looks, but I don't know if I'll get the battles to get consistent battles to show fair looks, right? You want to get some long battles in just to see how that ticker is going to go for damage. And then, you know, some short fight. Let's talk about the talent build for Alfonso. And I'm going to not recommend that you do any kind of healing on it because most likely, if you're going to be paired with someone who is healing, they will most likely be the primary. Look at that. I'm a saint, dog, if you guys caught that quick enough. With Margaret be primary. Steven, that's a whole nother story. But I may do another video just on Steven. But for now, we're going to ignore healing. And I'll show it to you, but you'll see why in just a second. All right. So this is the build I'm going to use. You go up to Forbearance. I use Swift Maneuvers and Ebullient. Rejuvenate and Expert Design. Right? And then you come over here, you get a little bit of defense. Okay. Let me show you the foundation. And you really... Oh, no, not what I wanted. Let me show you the foundation here. Reset. And you only have like 8 points to work with. Because some of this stuff is so standard. Okay, so you have 8 points here. If, say... I know I wasn't going to talk about healing. If you want to go to healing, you get to the very top here. And I don't think that does you any good. 3% attack. Okay, I can ignore that. Health, 0.5. Okay. Any healing troop receives 9%, is increased by 9%. Like if somehow you're doing a healing build, yeah, you want that 9%. Okay, so you would do boom. This is a heal build. Even though I was going to tell you, don't worry about a heal build. So here, if you went, this is like your decision on what you want to do. If you wanted to get 3% more heal, or do, you have 1 point left, right? So it's either 5% march speed or 3% heal. That's for you to decide. I'm really heavy into march speed, so I would pick march speed because there's times where I think that if you're not quick enough, they're going to catch you. They're going to get your butt kicked. And then that's worth more than heals. See what I mean? Okay. In any event, let's go back here. Okay. We're back to the 8 points that we talked about. Highly recommend that you get Swift Maneuvers. So then here, you can do that. You can get 1 point there. 2 points there if you wanted, right? That takes 6% less skill damage of all types if you didn't care about Ebullient, right? So I think that's, no tower. That's my no tower build is what I just showed you there. You can, not bad at all. Like it's kind of like what you prefer. But if I'm hitting towers, I want to show dominance, really, because maybe very vain of me. But when you see 2 towers going at it, I feel like it's an old school fight in the schoolyard. People are going, ooh, who's going to win? And I got to tell you, I like to win those fights. If it's just pure vanity, I do siege content, I should kick other sieges' ass. That's just the way I look at it. So there you go. That's why I do that. Outside of that, honestly, there's not a lot of options because some of this stuff is kind of, I feel, mandatory. You could put a couple points over here and get health of 0.5 health, right? Because you'd only have 2 points left over, right? Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Oh, I was tripping out. Okay, you got 5 points left over, right? If you went to here like I talked about, that'll just give you 2 points. Oh, this is what I was thinking. Sorry. Okay. You push all the way to Swift Maneuvers. If you went here, you'd have 2 points left over. And it's like, what do you do with the 2 points? Like, in my build here, right, I put him here for the 1 point defense. If you went over here, you would do half a point of health. If you wanted to stay with ebullient and not go down this path, you could come over here. I'm very happy with 1 point defense, right? Because you have 2 of them in there, which is 0.5 and 0.5 is 1, versus that bad boy, right? But if that's what you want, go ahead. Like, cool. All right. I think Afonso's pretty easy for a talent build. You really can't, as long as you get those base points that I talked about, you can't screw it up. You really can't. And I would always, I just really favor march speed in the field, because the way I look at it is, if you're going to get caught in the field, you're going to get wiped. So if you're not going to get caught, you can look at it as it saves you on healing, it saves you on resources, like it just, whatever you want. I just feel it is so important to have that march speed. All right, I'm really excited about Afonso. I can't wait to play with him in the field, if you will. Like I said, I'm going to drop a video real soon going over this DPS chart with Afonso, so you can get perspective on what that looks like. And then soon I'll drop videos about pairings, multiple pairings, like the options. It is really interesting with Siege about pairings. And I'm excited to kind of get into it, because there's a number of Siege mains in my kingdom, and I know there's many out there. And let's talk about what that looks like. All right, that'll be in the next video. But range rocks, and I'll talk to you guys later. I'm really excited. Bye.